Hi everyone, welcome back to Quick Chat with Jay. Before getting into everything, I just want to apologize if I sound congested. I am getting over a cold, so just want to go ahead and say sorry for that. But I am doing well, and I hope you all are doing well. In this video, we are diving into an episode from season 6 of Catfish. I don't even remember watching this episode, or maybe I did, and I just pushed it way back into my mind for good reasons. Nicole has reached out to Nev and Max because there has been this mystery person that has been catfishing as her for the past 9 years.
When I was 16, I joined MySpace and I was on it all the time. I had thousands of followers from all over the world and was really open about myself and my life. My online friends started telling me that they'd seen my photos on other MySpace profiles. These were obviously fake.
She even mentions how this person and this profile has affected her own romantic relationship.
I was paranoid and it started to affect me in real life. I was dating someone at the time and this whole thing ended up breaking us up. A couple of years ago, I joined Facebook and discovered there were fake profiles of me on there too, but this time it was worse. They were using my photos and the name Nicole Riot.
So they were using her real name too.
Right.
That's crazy.
I'm just tired of this and I want to take my identity back. I think you guys might be the only ones who can really help.
They head to Salt Lake City where they meet Nicole and her roommate Tyson, who is aware about the entire situation.
So you've been around for Nicole's whole online saga.
She's had this going on since she was young. You know, when she was like 16, 17, there's like 4 people named Nicole Riot on MySpace alone, taking all of her pictures, using her status updates and everything. It's been going on for a long time.
This catfish has been super busy, as Nicole recounts a story about how this guy she ran into in public grabbed her because he thought that the two of them were in a relationship.
There was like even a few years ago at Gay Pride, I was walking and this guy literally came up and just like grabbed me and he was like, "Hey," and I was just like, "Who the are you?" You know, like, and he's just like, "Where did you go? Like, we were talking a few years and you just disappeared on me." And I'm like, "I don't know who you are." He's just like, "We were dating, you were sending me like 30 pictures and all this stuff. I was gonna move cross country for you." Like, was not me.
Wow.
It happens all the time.
Yeah, that's scary.
Yeah.
Good thing it was in daylight at like a public place and not
for
like
real. Like, I
walking
could've
home
got-
after some like night out and he was drunk. Like,
Yeah,
who
I could
knows?
have like kidnapped or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was scared. I had like a group of friends with me and stuff.
That guy is super lucky that she did not have a taser on him because he should have gotten his ass lit up for even touching her. But seriously, that has to be such a scary experience to go through, especially because she doesn't know how long this catfish has been talking to this person, if money was involved, and how these relationships ended. And that puts Nicole in a really dangerous spot because she has no idea when the next victim of this catfish may, appear from around the corner. And she talks about how that interaction has changed the way that she's been living her life.
Yeah, I don't really go out very much. I'm like pretty reserved. Like, I don't let people in very easily. He's basically my only friend.
Nicole used to be really outgoing, okay? It's just not the same anymore. Like when we're out at a club or something, it's really hard for her to open up and really be who she really is, who I know who she is.
The guys asked Nicole if she's come across any profiles recently that are still using her photos, and she says that there has been this Facebook account that she found, and she reached out to them, to let them know, like, could you please stop using my photos? And she said after she spoke to that profile, they just blocked her. And that's such a bitch move, because if you're so bold to be around here cosplaying as this person for nearly a decade, you can at least own up to what you've been doing and say, you know what, I'm sorry, but that's the best course of action they decided to take.
I mean, I can't get on her. You could probably find her.
Yeah, let me see.
Yes, this one. I think it was that one.
You guys want to see?
So this is a Facebook profile. My name is Nicole or Nikki. Get to know me and let's chat, with pictures of you from when you were younger.
Long time ago, yeah.
200 friends, mostly guys. Here are people wishing her a happy birthday. Yeah, so this is a pretty active. So I mean, like maybe this one, maybe we can get in touch with or track down and go with it.
I mean, I've seen scenarios like this before, but it is so strange to me to pretend to be someone for so long like that. Maybe I can't get into the headspace because I've never been like, I don't want to be Jay. I want to be Randy or something like that. I don't know. Even in those moments when I've had where I didn't feel comfortable in my skin, I never wanted to be anybody else. So I just can't understand really cosplaying as someone for this long. I don't know. That just sounds like superior jobless behavior. As Nev and Max prepare to go into the investigation part of the story, some good old company synergy and self-promotion happens when the guys say that they're going to meet the host of Catfish Brazil. I did not even know that was a thing, but it is, or was, I should say. Also, Brazil mentioned, so that's pretty cool. They're there to help with the investigation, and this just lets me know that this is purely self-promo because, no shade to what the Catfish crew does. It's not that difficult to find this information. I said no shade. I'm just saying it's not that hard. As the four of them look through this Facebook account, they notice that the amount of people that have been speaking to this catfish are centralized in Cleveland, Ohio, which narrows down where this person could be. After sending out messages to those who are friends with this profile, Brazilian Nev, Cero, he suggests that they go ahead and do a reverse image search, and what they find, it's pretty disturbing to put it in plain terms.
You can also do a search for the image of the profile and see if there are some other profiles.
You want to do an image search from the fake profile?
Yeah.
Image 1. Whoa, what is this? That's the first thing that comes up.
Nicole Riot 1.
Oh yeah, blog
Yeah.
something. What is this? Wait, so all of her like old photos are weirdly stored on this?
so that people can take the pictures and create fake profiles. We've seen that.
What?
Yeah.
Look, it just keeps going.
Oh my god.
Look
It
at
takes
this.
forever.
Wow.
Again, jobless behavior and creepy as who had the time to do all this? Someone sat there, compiled all these photos, uploaded them, and then sat back and said, yeah, that was a productive use of my finite time that I have here on planet Earth. That is so ridiculous. They do get 2 calls back from some of the people they reached out to. One guy says that this Nicole that he reached out to was supposed to get concert tickets from him, and she just never showed up. The second guy, Ryan, mentions how he has had an on and off relationship with Nicole.
We are doing an episode that involves your friend Nicole Riot.
Okay.
Do you know Nicole?
Yeah, we actually talked a lot 10 years ago. We spent online dating.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Did you guys ever talk on the phone?
No, it was just text messages. It was like on and off for a couple of years there. And then I think it was like a year or 2 ago. She just like messaged me her phone number again and we like restarted it.
Did you guys try to meet up?
We tried, it just never happened.
That's crazy. So are you like hopelessly in love with her?
Yeah, that's what it feels like, honestly. It was pretty stressful. Because I really wanted to meet her.
Does she seem to know Cleveland and like talk about things that are Cleveland specific?
Yeah, definitely. Like, every time we talked, she knew exactly everything about it.
So at least now they have someone that they can go visit once they reach Cleveland. Nev and Max update the real Nicole about everything that they found, especially about Ryan and how he believes that he's been in a relationship with her, which is something that she said that she was worried about.
That's really sad.
It's kind of what you said you were afraid of. A guy who's been roped into a fake profile using your pictures. I mean, this guy's 10 years deep into a love affair with someone who is pretending to be you.
We obviously didn't start this episode to help this guy Ryan. Like, we might be able to sort of do 2 things at once here, which is have him help us find out a little bit more about your fake account, and then also tell him the truth so he knows.
Yeah, he deserves that.
I just want to say, like, in the grand scheme of things, this feels very weird, and I didn't like how Nev and Max decided to omit that the Nicole that Ryan was speaking to is not the actual Nicole when they had the call with him. And they said like they would rather kill two birds in one stone once they get to Cleveland, Ohio, and, you know, just have him meet the real Nicole. But guys, you don't know how he's going to react based off the first interaction. And I guess they realized that they f***ed up because they were like, oh, I guess we should actually let this guy know ahead of time before he meets you that, you know, you're not the Nicole he's been speaking to, which I'm like, yeah, no shit, guys. Like, why would you wait that long in the first place? I don't know. I just feel like that was something important to at least tell him on the first call. They meet Ryan the following day, and as they're speaking to him, you know, they ask like, did you ever assume that maybe the person you're speaking with wasn't, you know, who you actually were speaking to, or a catfish? And he's like, oh no, I never actually thought about it.
10 years ago, she added me. I'm like, cool, hot chick. But then we started talking, but we never talked on the phone. So it was all like, you know, text communication.
Did you ever think, hey, this might be a catfish?
Kind of, sort of, now I'm thinking that, but.
There have been a number of profiles made of her that have been out there talking to people.
Copycat.
And unfortunately, you're one of the
victims.
I think I said this in another video, but if someone has been speaking with you for a while and you don't even like do a phone call or a video call, how could you not suspect that maybe something is going up? I just don't understand. Like, something has to be going on. There's no way that you're just sitting there blindly believing that you're speaking to who you're speaking to. At this point, they believe the best thing to do right now is to go ahead and text the fake profile to let her know that we already know you're not the real person and it's time for you to fess up to what you've been doing.
I know you're not the real Nicole, but would still love to meet you.
Should I send it?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, let's just see what happens.
Okay.
There we go.
I'm like staring at my phone. I don't know if there's like more than one person or like.
Yeah. Same.
Well, is there anybody that you do know that has always had a big crush on you?
I have no idea.
Because it could be someone that you've known.
I don't know.
Oh, we got a long response. Oh, neat.
She's gonna be bitching you out.
I'm ready to meet if that's what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to meet up. Are you free today?
Oh, wait.
Oh, what'd she say?
Okay, what'd she say?
I'm free to meet this afternoon at a place called Garden Hill View Park.
With this agreement, they go ahead and head out to the meetup spot. And, you know, after waiting for a while and trying to figure out who is about to show up, Nicole says that she sees someone walking in the distance and she actually recognizes this person.
They're like walking up this way. Do you see them? It's a girl.
It is a girl.
Oh.
Is it?
Holy. I
You know
know her.
Really?
Yep.
Hi.
Hello. Obviously, I was the one running the fake profile, so.
What's your name?
Erica.
Erica.
Yeah.
Max.
Nice to meet you.
It turns out Erica and Ryan also know each other because they used to date.
Obviously, I know Ryan. It's Erica.
Ryan.
That's crazy. I don't even know what to say.
Yeah.
Oh, I did not even recognize her.
Yeah, I low-key dated Ryan like 10 years ago. Yeah.
Ryan. Do you remember that?
I remember that, but I didn't recognize you walking up.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
You guys dated in high school?
Yeah, like we
We
did.
dated for like 3 weeks.
Get the hell out of... Are you serious right now? Are you serious? I mean, this mix is just a little sad because, I mean, that's high school. High school. Erica started explaining how and why she created the profile and how initially she was using it to keep speaking to Ryan because her mom was super strict and didn't want her to talk to any boys at that time. And after that, the profile turned more into a way for her to get back at her enemies.
Me being, head over heels kind of person, I was like, I need to talk to him. I, was on MySpace. I think I had MySpace and Facebook. And there was this account called Fake Busters, where they used to bust fake profiles. Her pictures were one of them. I mean, she had a YouTube video saying she was real. I was like, dang, this is kind of the perfect person to use, That profile was kind of the almost last word profile. I mean, throughout the years of high school and just bullying and all this, kind of just drama, people would always block me on my personal page and would say whatever, then block me. And I'm like, really? Okay. So I just hop on as Nicole and, get my last word in, and then that was it.
Bullying sucks, and it can affect people on levels that run really deep. And in her mind, she's probably thinking, I'm just giving them a taste of their own medicine. But as the old saying goes, two wrongs do not make a right. Also, at some point, you're going to have to let that go for your own sake and peace of mind. Or you could end up doing some crazy shit like this. And I feel like I should feel bad for what I just said, but I don't, because when I asked her, why didn't you get rid of the profile, Erica says this.
Why not just shut it off? You can just deactivate a profile.
Right. So...
Why is it still up?
I mean...
'Cause, using her pictures and her name.
Right.
And then separately as yourself, being friends with them. It's
It's kind of my life up in a way.
And me personally, and I'm not saying that this isn't an important issue, but I had other things going on in my life that I was just kind of all right, I'll get to this later, so.
So weird.
She just didn't feel like it. She was too lazy. I mean, obviously not that lazy since she was using it for so long. Also, why is she fixated on this one guy that she dated in high school 10 years ago for 3 weeks? I mean, is the dating pool in Cleveland that shallow that you can't find anyone else? I don't know. That piece of information makes this just a little sad. The next day, Nicole and Ryan had the opportunity to sit down with Erica and let her know that what she did wasn't cool. Nicole's primary objective is to get through Erica's head that experiencing this wasn't fun at all. Nicole feels like Erica just doesn't fully grasp the weight of the situation. And when she was apologizing the day before, it just felt like it was devoid of any kind of actual emotion. And it was self-centered.
You affected not just your life, but ours as well,
Right.
in a big way.
You seemed emotionless yesterday.
Also, Max questions Erica about the need that she has to have the final say and, bullying people. And she gives her reasoning for why she does it.
What is this final word thing, and why are you bullying people and being nasty to people from an anonymous fake account using her pic? I mean, it's
Up.
I think what was going on for me was, I had came out as bisexual, and I think I was in 7th grade. Obviously wasn't accepted, So that's kind of when the bullying started, So I think at that point it was more of just battling my mother, who, was just very Christian. She's also involved in the school district I was at. So
But,
then it's my
I've gone
problem.
through that too. My parents are LDS. My mom works for the school system.
Yeah,
I had to
was
go
just-
through that too. I'm shaking because I'm so frustrated right now.
I am glad that they are pushing back on her because I could see how she's trying to get them to empathize with her and feel a little bit sorry. But the fish have already been fried and the kitchen is closed. I assume that her prefrontal cortex is fully developed and she knows right from wrong. Unfortunately for her, the time for a welcomed apology has passed. We're way past that point because Erica has injected herself into people's lives in a way that can't be easily explained away, which is precisely what Nicole lays out for her.
I don't know. I just don't think you know, how it affects people. People hate me because of the you and other people have been doing. Like, I have lost relationships because of fake profiles. I've lost friends. I've lost myself because I've had to hide myself because people start attacking me, probably for like maybe you've done or what other people have done.
Right.
Like, I used to be this outgoing person and be able to like talk to whoever, and now I'm like, I hide. I stay in my house and I go to work, that's it. Like, it sucks. It's not okay. Like, I don't know, I think you're crazy. Like, I'm not trying to be a bitch, but.
No, yeah. Like, I felt terrible, dude. Like, I'm so sorry. I didn't know.
I can't lie. When the tears started, all I could think was, I don't care. I don't care. Like, listen, I understand that having people bully you for your sexuality and other things that, you can't really control is an upsetting thing that no one can go through. I'm saying that from having a little experience with it. Like, no one should have to go through that. That doesn't mean that you create a fake profile and become a bully yourself, thinking that you're giving out some kind of poetic justice. It's much easier to say this than to do it, but that's when you try to reach out for help. And I know her being in school at the time, she could have spoken to a counselor or someone that could have helped her. Even at the age she was at the time of recording that episode, she could have sought out some help on her own. I'm speaking from a time in society where it's a little bit more, acceptable to say, I want to go find a therapist. And I'm not saying that that totally, means that all that stigma around it is removed, but I mean, I'm just saying what she needed was someone who was in her corner, someone rooting for her well-being and letting her know that there's a different avenue she can take to work out her issues. Not becoming an aggressor and unknowingly destroying someone else's life and their well-being and low-key stalking a guy for 10 years because you dated him in high school for 3 weeks. I feel like I have to keep mentioning that. I just feel like that's something that gets overlooked in this episode. Like, why the obsession? I would really love to sit down and be like, why him? What was so special about that? I don't know. I feel like I know the answer, but I'm not going to say it on here because I don't. Yeah. Also, not only the 10-year session with him, but why use this girl as your person to cosplay as? That's another thing I wish they asked her. It was like, why her specifically for that long? Because most catfish don't stay one person for that. Some do, but some use different profiles, but I don't know. I just feel like that's a question that they forgot to ask or just didn't want to ask, but I would have been one that was interesting to ponder, at least. Erica does give a better apology, and she said that she has deleted the profile, so that has to be a relief for everyone in the situation.
I wish you the best because I don't want any negative out of this, but like, I understand you have your issues, but it's not our problem for it.
Right. I think at the end of the day, it was just dumb. And I'm really sorry that it went on, this long, really. I'm really sorry it even started. I'm really sorry to both of you.
Thank you.
How do we know now that you're going to be moving in the right direction?
The one step was getting rid of the profile.
When did you do that?
I did that last night. Yeah.
When they do the 2-month checkup, Nicole says that she does feel a little bit more comfortable with herself again and more comfortable to go out and live her life as she should.
Everything's changed. I feel good being able to come out as myself and not have to shelter myself, and being able to confront at least one person really helped. This has been an amazing experience.
I'm so glad it worked for you, Nicole.
Thank you guys so much.
Have a great summer. Bye.
Bye.
I can't even imagine her relief knowing that she doesn't have to worry about someone who is making her appear like a monster online. I hope she's living a calmer life and can have fun like how she used to. I hope the same for Ryan, because he basically was having his time wasted for all those years. With that being said, that is all I have for you fine folks today. Thank you so much for watching. I really enjoyed spending some time with you all. Like the video if you enjoyed it, share it if you'd like, and leave your thoughts about it, because I know you have thoughts about this. Happy Black History Month, by the way. If you made it this far, please type Happy Black History Month in the comments. That's how I know you made it. And yeah, but until next time, I hope you all take care of yourselves, and yeah, take care. Bye.